Hello, everybody. I'm the one who will bring back the YouTube Golden Age or whatever. Yeah, no, you're the front man. You're not gonna bring anything. Wait, does that mean that I know how to bring YouTube Golden Age? I wanted to talk about something else entirely. Every now and then I'm gonna be intimidated by people using the first method, the American method. Intimidating imitation or impressive imitation, but this community is inclusive, okay? You could enter in more methods than just one. Let's talk about it, boys. The good old days when we stormed Area 51 and no YouTuber could stop us. Live action, you say? Interesting. I guess I am doing it right.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
We absolutely need to intimidate the audience to care about this whole movement. We spray them with nostalgia and slap them with like, look at me, I look just like Markiplier, right? Look at me, I'm doing things just like Mr. Beast. I'm playing horror games just like PewDiePie. By the way, let me know who to subscribe to. I'm gonna subscribe to all them LARP tubers. This is a little bit too much though. After subscribing to Larping, because he has to straight up steal the audience by tricking them to some extent. It's almost like it's poetic, right? And I don't think Penguin Zero responded to any of this, which is what makes it so fascinating, right? There is some kind of unwritten rule of you can steal until they respond. Now, if they respond with legal action, maybe you have stolen something a little bit too big. But if you steal one thing at a time, no one's gonna stop me. I stole a couch one time, so that's that. That's not even MatPat's couch, but the idea is there. I can sit on it and say smart things. Okay, the intro is stolen. Someone else made it. But it's a banger. What am I supposed to do? I think you should be allowed to steal until the damn person notices. You give them a note. Every single time you steal one thing, you steal a bigger and bigger thing, and you leave notes behind. You can buy sticky notes. And on YouTube, you can definitely leave notes. When they respond and they start demanding something out of you, well, you have to listen and negotiate. But until then, technically, Penguin Zero can be stolen from because he's an ignorant buffoon. These people, these rich people, in fact, you can actually take advantage of them. But how can you steal if they can just call police? That's even better. The exaggerate situation. Again, we have this, we are storming Area 51. If anything happens, someone has your back. Now, they didn't sign up a contract to actually steal anything, or did they? Well, we're stealing identities, actually. Remember this one? We're doing it. Yep. It's happening.
What kind of bear is best? Beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not. What is going on? You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I thank you.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
Identity theft is not a joke. Last episode I talked about how to LARP better, and I might have left some things out, like intimidation points, to be able to front run something that's like one-to-one recreation. So people are stunned by it, and they can't get it out of their heads. But again, unless you have a good purpose for your channel, it's a little bit dangerous territory you're gonna go into by doing that. Unless you have a good personality for people to hold on to, you're gonna fall behind. You don't have a good reason to be around and be noticed. I have a good reason. It's called raycast rendering. Have you heard of this? This is the new revolutionary thing that nobody fucking cares about right now. Oh, you thought my pockets are empty? Your polygons are gonna be empty because we're not gonna be using polygons anymore. When raycast rendering becomes a thing. But until then, we're just gonna have to suffer, alright? And I'm talking about we, the game developers. Yes, I'm technically the better pirate software or whatever, but I'm so good I can be MatPat now. Scoffitus, okay? MatPat technically is the closest YouTuber to what makes sense to imitate, but I can't put effort. That's just my editing style. I just can't put effort because it's gonna burn me out. Wait, so the first LARPer that I can think of is this guy, actually. The homeless Mr. Beast. So, first method is pretty obvious. What are the other two methods of making it through? Oh wait, I have to react to this video first. That's also LARPer, basically.
Talking about this LARP tuber movement, including the most popular of these LARP tubers.
You know, the Rizzler among us. I kind of predicted this drama, but I didn't thought it's gonna be this fucking weird. I'll talk about it later, guys.
It was pretty gross. Yeah, I understand that people want to feel edgy. Again, I understand that people want it to be a bit more societally permissible, to be slightly bigoted, but I don't think that this is the way to do it. But also, these people are kind of trapped. The only reason is because people
Self-trapped, baby.
want a quick hit.
No, they're not trapped. Unless they trap themselves with insecurities. Second way of doing this, of LARPing a YouTuber, is this. You go side by side. I use some of the elements, I adopt some of the elements. Stealing, yeah? But in the background, I'm also learning some interesting tricks I can perform that are coming from the MatPat's universe. So I start the least amount of MatPat, and I end up the most amount of MatPat I can possibly be, without hurting myself. There's also a third method. Okay, what should I imitate? Again, this community should be open for anyone to join. So we have the narcissistic way. You pick a YouTuber, you do a terrible job at it, but you have a few skills, right? Maybe you're pointing a camera at yourself, maybe you are a good scripter. I don't know what the skills are, to be honest. But people will be able to see what you're doing and be able to match you with a YouTuber to LARP on. Now, it might be a YouTuber that's already being LARPed on. It's just something you can't predict. You cannot worry about it too much. You just gotta suck it up and survive based on your strategy. Because it's intimidation that's gonna yield you the most subscribers the fastest. Because people will genuinely question, how did you pull it off, right? Like, what? Excuse me? My version will yield the most amount of haters, I imagine. Although this one should do that. I don't know that much. Bet there's some kind of fourth method of LARPing, but we don't have to get ahead of ourselves. I just love number 4. I believe in number 4, actually. That's usually how categories split themselves into 4 pieces every single time. So when I know the 4th one, I'll tell you about it.
But all the people that put themselves inside these boxes and then
Not me.
make videos inside that box, eventually they're going to want to break out of that box. They're going to want to do other things.
Uh-oh. What are they gonna
They're
do?
going to want to be themselves. And audiences
Uh-oh. You gotta stop being yourself, you
may not
bastard.
respond to that, which I think definitely would cause some internal conflict.
You stopped kissing ass. It's a problem, okay? That is what is disgusting about the LARPverse, but what can you do? Well, I'll do the other methods. But hey, it's just a theory. Ass-licking good theory from LARPverse. LARP Theory. Bye!